Hi, this is Christelle Martinette, and it's Sunday today. And I have this cast. There are only 5 runes, and I'm using another set of runes. These are made of hematite, nice grounding, and I'll tell you what. There's the Burkana Bjork came out here. Bright stave, Isa, and I'll talk about that Uruz Merc stave. Then we have Manas that we saw yesterday, and Wunyo we haven't seen yet, but I'll talk about them as I show you. This is a rune that we've seen before, Merc stave. And this is like a bee. This is Bjork, Burkana, and we found that it was, and I mentioned it before, it was a gentle rune. It encourages us. It sort of gently amends what is broken. And it speaks of growth, typically. It speaks of growth. And it is a sort of feminine rune, sort of motherly. It gives birth, and it gives us sort of the ability to reach down into the ancestral power and draw up wisdom. Okay, this is a very deep founded rune. It's as if it's telling us, go, remember, learn, and start. Okay, this is the Bjork upright. And bright stave. And oddly enough, on this side we have Isa. Isa, I think we may have seen it a couple of days ago. It is means ice, and it is, people usually, as I said a couple of days ago, people get afraid when they see this rune because they think, oh my God, stand still. It's like the hanged man in a spread, in a tarot spread. But what it is it's stillness. It's just quiet. It means going into ourselves. And it sort of resonates with the cold, icy tundra. Okay, it will give you sort of this wild music. It has a glittering quality, just like ice. It's crystal clear. It does, because of the idea of ice, mean containment, centering, but it's not as if it's still. It has a certain movement to it. Its beauty is like a sort of blade. Okay, even the shape, it's straight up and down. It's a tempered blade, but it's not passive at all. It is full of life, this ice. It's sort of an ice of boundaries. Okay, so this in this cast, this is where we start talking about boundaries again. It was the theme that came up yesterday. It's an ice. It is a rune that is talking about boundaries. Up here towards the top, there are 3 runes, and these 2 runes are kissing practically. This is Uruz Merc stave. Let me see if you could see that. Uruz Merc stave. And it does tell of emotional blockages, and it needs healing. These blockages needs healing, and it's also, however, a need for grounding. But the interesting thing about Uruz is that it is a holistic rune of balance and harmony. So it's not as if there is an emotional blockage, it's calling on us to look at everything 360 degrees. It has a certain density. Uruz is dense, it's thick, and its energy is heavy. It's calling on us to heal in a complete way. What it tells you is not to only think of the emotional healing. Look around you and look at your body. Look at your garden. Look at everything around your house. What does your house look like? Let's start putting things in order. Now, the other 2 interesting runes is one, Wunyo, Wunyo is like a P, and this is, I think yesterday it came out, Manats, which is in reality two Wunyos face to face. 2 days ago, I believe this came out. Wunyo, this is my favorite, I guess everybody's favorite. It's a joyous rune. It's passionate blending of consciousness. Blending of consciousness with the divine, and it calls on the theme that I mentioned yesterday about the deity possession and the horse receiving. There's awareness that we live in many different realities. There's a sort of ecstasy to it. There's uncontainable joy, uncontainable ecstasy. And I smile when I see this rune because it sort of represents your most inner spirit. It's a very beautiful rune. It is, for me, it's one of the most beautiful runes. And as I mentioned, this manas seems to have two runes face to face, and this is why I take it as being a relationship rune. It's a balanced partnership. That's what it mentions. It concerns being balanced and maintaining, again here, healthy boundaries, where Isa has come in, maintaining the healthy boundaries. Giving and taking. There should be an equal give and take. The lesson that this rune tells us is not giving too much of yourself in a relationship. Manats helps us to keep the relationship vital. And the two vertical staves, the two vertical on the side, teach us that both people have to be firmly grounded. And they both have to work. They have to be firmly grounded to make it work. And it also tells us to consider how much difference you have in the couple. How this difference that you're capable of tolerating within a relationship, and to meditate on that. Despite your differences, realize how different you are and how much is given and how much is taken. Very interesting cast. They're all they really are all interesting. I'm going to take the same tarot deck, the Sacred Rose Tarot, and check out, first of all, Urus Merkstave, and see what it can tell us. These emotional blockages and telling us to heal 360 degrees instead of just our emotions are sort of a reaction of what is going on around us. I'll just do it how I did yesterday, just and then get them up. The Queen of Cups, Our Lady of Hearts, the Queen of Cups. This is a water sign. Perhaps this is a message for a particular person, a particular water sign. Let's take this in a twofold fashion. Let's say that those of you who are water signs, yes, let's consider this in two different ways. It is directed to a water sign, but also to that water energy, the water sign energy. And I think that the healing, well, what does water do? Water flows over, water cleanses, water, more than anything else, cleanses, and it's crystal clear. And we need something to wash over us in order for us to cleanse. There unfortunately is this blockage, and we've said that 3 days ago when I started casting the runes before the new moon on the 11th and 12th, the new moon in Scorpio. This is just a reminder, gentle reminder, that we need to continue that cleansing. I'm going to take another card on the Isa rune, this boundaries and crystal clear. And this is the Page of Cups, more water, the Page of Cups. I think this speaks to relationships again. I think this speaks to relationships where, and it's a very strong voice, and it's a strong voice reminding us that we really do need to interact. But when both of us are on firm ground, when we're both grounded and we can give and take, just like the Manas is telling us, the rune Manas. Let me take a tarot card also on Bjork. The King of Wands. Well, we've got water and we have fire, the birth of fire. This I'm getting the words out. This rune that I said, Bjork, is a feminine rune and a motherly rune. And I have here the King of Wands. This is definitely fire and fire energy. And it's insisting. It's insisting to go back, remember, learn, and start anew. Okay, so this is both directed to fire signs and to the fire energy. Go back, remember, learn, and start again. Let me take the another rune as on all of them now. This is Wunyo. Wunyo, the favorite, my favorite rune. Passionate blending of consciousness, as I said before, a joyous rune of consciousness, passionate consciousness, with the divine awareness and living in many different realities. And this rune is this card is telling us that one of the realities is indeed our sexual nature. I don't see this as a demon here. The rune is just too joyous, but it is, as I said before, uncontainable ecstasy. We are definitely moving. The message here is the cleansing is needed because we have to prepare for this uncontainable ecstasy. There is, and I'm smiling as I'm saying this, happy days are here again. We are going towards happy days. I'm going to see the rune Manas. Why, my, we have the Queen, the King of Cups. Now, how good is that? I mean, how we have the King and the Queen. All right, this is definitely a couple. And whereas the Queen did speak of cleansing and the water and to the water signs, here we definitely have a couple, and it's over Manas, and this is a joyous couple. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to leave it at that. I need to talk a little further, and this speaks to couples. This is a casting that is speaking to couples. But what does it say? It says that you both need to be firmly grounded in order to be able to walk together. And Isa is reminding us that that is the case. That once your boundaries are up, then you know how to interact. Yesterday's message was very clear indeed about that. This is party time here. This is lovely energy, this beautiful water energy that is flowing. I mean, it's beyond our control. This has been happening, and as far as I could feel it, and I'm not, since I've started, it's like magic. Since I started casting these runes, this is, I guess, the third, what is it, the fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, or fifth, sixth, and seventh, eighth now, I think it is. The messages are subsiding. The craziness and the disorientation is subsiding, and I'm very pleased about that. And what is flowing here is water. Pantare, everything, Pantare is flowing, and it will continue to flow. And the loveliness of this Manas face to face, the two joyous runes, the two joyous bunyos face to face, says it all. The King and the Queen of Cups, how lovely. Page of Cups is announcing that message over Isa. But again, Isa is there to tell us in very crystal clear words that the perimeter is there, needs to be set in order for you to know how to interact. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Brava, 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 bravi, bravi, bravi. I'm pleased. Till we read again, namaste, my friends. Have a happy Sun's day. Till we read together again. Bye-bye.